I think I said somewhere that this video was supposed to be the flip through of my Bahamas travel journal, but I was more in the mood to record this, so I guess we're gonna do animals with occupations today, which is very exciting. Animals with occupation was kind of a project I put forth to myself because I just thought it'd be fun. It originally just kind of started out with this like Ninja Llama. Um, it was a prompt or something. I like went to like some website and it was like, you know, it gave me like Ninja and Llama, and so I thought that was really cool. And then it kind of snowballed and spiraled into this whole thing where I just would take an animal and then I'd match it with an occupation. Then I'd have to try to figure out how that animal would perform that occupation. And then I did it. This is watercolor and I guess like liner. So, it started out with Ninja Llama. And then next we have Photographer Octopus. This one was really fun to like figure out because, obviously an octopus has 8 arms. So I think he would make a really good photographer. It'd be sort of like having your second and your light person and everything all in one. And you'll even get some fun upside down photos because, he's an octopus. Next we have DJ Froggy. This one was another fun thing, and I was gonna say, sorry, I got sidetracked by someone outside. I have a little bit of knowledge of DJ equipment. My husband DJs, so I like how he's like using his mixer with his tongue, and he's scratching with his foot, and he's just like, yeah, I'm DJ Froggy, let's get the party going. I don't know why his eyes are weird. It was a choice that I made. Baker Beaver. Yeah, I mean, it's a baker who's a beaver. Can I really be any more descriptive than that? And he's baking bread, so it's a Baker Beaver baking bread. Is that a tongue twister? Probably. Next we have a little fox prince. I think if there's not a fox print children's book, there should be. Maybe I should write that if it doesn't exist. And that's kind of one of the plans I do have with these in the future, is maybe do like a little kids book with like short rhyming poems, or I don't know what exactly, but that's kind of the loose plans right now. We have a mountain climber antelope. I don't know why an antelope would need a walking stick climby thingy, but he does. He's got a little belay line or whatever the heck that's called. I don't know. I'm not a mountain climber. T-Rex jester. Adorable. What else can I say about this? This one was definitely interesting to try to figure out exactly like how a T-Rex would juggle. I mean, it's obviously his arms aren't really long enough to like probably juggle appropriately, so I feel like he would learn how to like juggle with his tail. I think his name is Tyrone. I don't know, he just seems like a Tyrone to me. We have lifeguard butterfly. Yeah, this one takes a lot of imagination, doesn't it? Could you imagine a little butterfly like patrolling the side of the pool or the ocean or whatever, and this little whistle and his little lifeguard thing? I don't know what the hell that's called. But I chose a monarch because they're one of my favorite butterflies. Next we have a curling mole. Curling moles sound like a good team name for like a non-competitive curling team. And the uniform he is wearing is, I think it was Swedish from the 2018 Olympics. I don't have to look that up. I don't remember, and I'll put a little picture here so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. But next we have Pig Judge. I'm not sure why, but I think this looks like Judge Judy. Not that I think Judge Judy looks like a pig. I think it's just, maybe it's the collar. I don't know. Actually, maybe the collar is supposed to be Ruth Bader Ginsburg. I don't know. I did these like 2 years ago, so I don't remember. I don't know. It's a judge who's a pig. What can I say? Chef Ibos is next, or Ibis, I guess. There's actually a bakery in the area that's called like Ibis Bakery or something like that. So that was unintentional. Like I said, it was completely random. I just had like a list of like 50 animals and like 50, sorry for bumping the camera, like occupations. And then I would just do a random number generator and give me like chef. And then I would do another random number generator and give me Ibos. And so then I'd have to try to figure out how to work those together. So that was completely random. Then we have a little Finnick fox who makes hats. Which I know there's a technical term for that. It is...
A person engaged in this trade.
Alexa, stop. So, a milliner or a hatter. So, I guess, yeah. Could it be a mad hatter? I don't know. Probably. Isn't there something in the hat making process of old yore that... Okay, I'm gonna have to go close Brandon's door upstairs because it's too loud. Hopefully y'all didn't like catch that, and if you did, it's fine, whatever. Just Brandon's upstairs playing something. I don't know, I didn't look at what it was, and it was making a lot of noise, and I was afraid it could be recorded because you can hear everything from this area of the house. Next we have a seamstress penguin. Yeah, it's got a little quilt that the penguin made, and I thought, you know, it'd probably be the colors, and this is an old Singer. I used to have one of these in my possession, but through life I've ran out of space, so it's been sold. Yep, that's the seamstress penguin. These pages are hard to turn. Next we have a Emperor Tamarin, who is a knitter. It's got a little... Gosh darn it, can you stop focusing on my bloody hands? He's got a little hat with a little bauble, and it looks like he's knitting a scarf. And I tried my best to make sure it actually looked like knitting. It drives me absolutely batty when you're watching like a TV show or something animated, and they're like... I don't know, they make the knitting needles do something that's practically impossible, and I'm like, you would never knit anything with that. So, I'm not quite sure if I was successful, but I think it looks okay. Next we have a soap opera snake. This one was really hard. Because, like, how do you show a snake, like, doing something? I mean, my plan for soap opera, if I landed on it, was to have someone, like, you know, slapping someone. But, like, snakes don't have hands. I guess I could have had him slapping with his tail or something. I don't know. So I just wrote slap. I think I kind of called in on that one, didn't I? The snake looks nice, though. I don't remember what kind of snake that was. If anybody... knows, let me know. We have a little bedeviled snow leopard. So this one was fun. We often call our cat a snow leopard, and sometimes she can be a little bit of a devil, so that was kind of... Sorry, something is touching my foot. So, I think they're cute. Next we have a beard deer. This is one of the ones that I screwed up, so I did it in a different thingy, and because I did not like the way it looked. It looked very odd. And I kind of went with like your kind of typical, stereotypical like hipster from like Portland making beer. So that's why he's wearing like a beanie, but of course he has antlers, so he's just hanging them off his antlers. And I think he also has a beard, because you gotta have a beard and you gotta have a beanie. It's just what it is. Now we have Pug the Clown. I'm not a fan of pugs, but I think this one's cute, I guess. I don't know. I'm terrified of clowns. I don't know why I thought clown was a good one. I guess it'd just be fun. I don't know. We're going to move on now because that's going to haunt my soul. Next we have is Farmer Swan. This one was difficult because I wasn't really sure what kind of farm a swan should have. And I was thinking maybe they're farming something they, eat. But I was like, I guess swans are in water. And cranberries grow in, like, bogs, which is basically water. So why not be a cranberry farmer? Have a little skier mouse. Could you imagine a little mouse with little skis and little ski poles just like whee down the mountain? It'd be so cute. Next we have Captain Seal. So I think that one's pretty self-explanatory. It's a seal with a captain outfit on. Wonder what he would captain. Would he captain a cruise ship? A private yacht? What are your thoughts? What do you think this seal would captain? I guess we'll do it this one. So this was 100% happenstance. Like I said, I was doing a random number generator. It happened to be that I rolled groom and aunt, and then the next thing I rolled was bride and a common loon. I don't know if they're getting married to each other. I don't know if the aunt's getting married to an aunt or the loon's getting married to a loon. I don't know. You can make up whatever story you wish. If you think it's a cross-species, marriage, I'm not here to judge. So next we have a weasel yogi. I don't know, what's a weasel doing yoga? I like how I gave it like a leg warmer on its neck. And of course it's wearing yoga pants. We have Buffalo CSI, which I guess could be a CSI for the city of Buffalo. I don't know. But my model for this was Grissom from the show Crime Scene Investigator. I used to be obsessed with that show. Like, I would watch it all the time, and I own pretty much all of them on DVD, and I would just watch reruns for fun, and so I thought I'd do a little homage. I don't know if you can really tell it looks like Grisham, but I don't know. And they would never actually outline the body in real life. Ugh. Sorry, my eyes are getting watery. It's kind of a rainy, gross day, and rainy, gross day usually means my allergies are bad. At least the temperature is nice. Next we have a bandicoot artist. I honestly didn't know a bandicoot was a real animal, But I just like looked at lists of animals and I saw a bandicoot and I thought they were kind of cute. So they exist. They're obviously not, what is it, blue? Nope, Sonic's a hedgehog. Is Crash Bandicoot blue? I don't know. I'm not a gamer, but so and he's doing a little Bob Ross painting. Because why not? Next we have a woodpecker winemaker, which doesn't seem like a very good combination. I guess he could like drill the holes for the corking and stuff. I don't know, but I think Woodpecker Wine, though, would be a good winery. If I ever opened up a winery, I'd probably call it Woodpecker Wine. Maybe. I don't know. That might get a little bit salacious. Next, we have a bee meteorologist. And he is the meteorologist for Honeyville. And yeah, I like the bee though. He turned out good. I might just have to do a lot of these designs I have on Redbubble, and I'll link that down below. And I tried to do the bee meteorologist, but I had like the weather thing back here as well. But I think I might just do the bee because I think that's a cool bee, and I wouldn't mind some merch with like this little bee on it. Next we have a Weaver Humphead Wrasse. I love Humphead Wrasses. I would not know what a Humphead Wrasse was if it wasn't for the video game Endless Ocean, which is a game for the Wii where you are basically a diver and you kind of dive around the ocean. You can see, animals, mostly fish, that are common in the area. And one of them, you see this humphead wrasse. And I don't know if you know what a real humphead wrasse looks like. I'll put a picture here. But it's a big fish. And I think it'd be really cute to see a little, like, weaving loom. What is that called? I guess it's just called a loom. Like, underwater and this, like, fish. He'd probably, like, hire a smaller fish to help him, like, get through all the little, like, wefts and whatever. I don't know. I'm not a weaver. Something I'd like to learn. There's a lot of startup costs in weaving, especially if you want to get a decent loom, and then fiber's expensive, but it's on my list of things I want to learn. Maybe not like as a solid thing, but just something I'd want to learn. Next we have Little Panda Ballerina. I think a panda ballerina would be cute, and it could marry Po from Kung Fu Panda, and we just have pandas doing things that are unusual. The crown was really hard, and I don't think it turned out very well, but that's just me being hard on my own art. I think this one I may have made into a thing on Redbubble. I don't remember. We'll have to look. But if not, he definitely will be the next set. She, he, I don't know. Whatever you want it to be. And then we have a squirrel news anchor. Could you imagine the news being told by a squirrel? I think that would be a little bit brain breaking. Instead of like News 6, it's Nuts 6. What do you think he's doing a story on? About like lost acorns, or a squirrel that got ran over by a car, or maybe sightings of like a predatory bird? What do you think he's currently telling a story of, I guess? I don't know. We have a baseball aardvark. And I guess I could have gone, with a... I'm sure that there's an aardvark team out there that has a aardvark mascot or something. And I could have gone a little more, like, basic with my uniform choice. But we are Royals fans. So I thought, why not pay homage to my favorite baseball team, even during a time when we are not playing very well. But, like, we're big Royals fans. So, what do you think this guy's name is? I think his name is, like, Art Sanderson. Nope. Art. I have no idea. Art something. Because he's an aardvark. Like Arthur. Isn't Arthur an aardvark from Arthur? Or is he an anteater? No, Arthur's an anteater, not an aardvark. My bad. Next we have a comedian cat, who is, the type of cat is an obsidian. I don't know, it was a choice I made. It's what I was feeling. He's just like, you know, telling his jokes. I think his jokes are probably about, like, humans. You know how we always joke, you know, about, like, cats hating humans or something. I bet he's joking about, like, humans and how they actually are our overlords or something. Cats are actually our overlords. Next we have an elephant cyclist, and I know this one's on Redbubble because I remember doing it. This one was hard. It was hard to find something that looked like an elephant was, like, actually riding a bicycle. But yeah, he's riding his bike in his little kit with his helmet because he's, you know, playing it safe, and I think he's going to the store to buy himself some peanuts. Next we have President Stegosaurus, and it's Stegosaurus 2016. I guess he's running for president. There might be some commentary about how politics are full of dinosaurs or something. I don't know. There's no political agenda for this. It's just I rolled Stegosaurus and I rolled president, and this is what I came up with. Dinosaurs are fun. I need to do more dinosaurs. They're like the T-Rex from earlier, and this one, I feel like a Triceratops would be kind of fun. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to do a dinosaur series at some point. Next we have a zookeeper bobcat. The uniforms are kind of loosely based on, like, the uniforms from the Australian Zoo, you know, that, like, the Irwins would wear. Just what I was feeling, I guess. But yeah, his whittled tail and his whittled ears, and he looks very stern. He looks like he's yelling at someone for tapping on the glass or something. I don't know. Next we have a lion pirate. I think this one's pretty self-explanatory. I think this one is also on Redbubble. I don't remember. I will, like I said, I'll put a link down below and let you know exactly what is there, and then you can tell me if there's anything else you would like me to add to the series. Any of these that you saw that you think would be good to add. Next we have a poodle teacher whose name is Miss Oodle. Or Ms. Oodle, sorry. I don't know. Just, you know, doing the teachery thing. Then we have Gardener Eagle. He's gardening carrots because he's gardening carrots to attract the rabbits that he wants to eat. Hey, yar who yar. Jellyfish gymnast. Okay, this one was so fun. I think a jellyfish would be an awful gymnast, or maybe a really good gymnast. I don't know, but there he is. You have a police officer dragonfly. I don't know. Maybe he works in Zootopia or something. Who knows? This kind of just looks like a badge with like a dragonfly landing on it. But you know, whatever. It's a good dragonfly. Next we have a YouTuber who is an Arctic hare. And you can see that the title of this video is First Impressions of Mr. Eagle's Organic Carrots. He went and he stole some carrots from Mr. Eagle from a few before. I wonder if he liked them. Horse umpire. It was kind of difficult to figure out how to put an umpire mask on a horse. I basically just looked at like, you know, like the blinder feedback system thing and kind of adapted it. He goes, "Nay, you're out. Nay." We have a barn owl poet. He has a little poem here and it says, "Mouse, mouse, come out of your house. Hunger I have for you. Don't you run, don't feel blue. I don't have the words to tell it, for soon you'll be just a pellet." We have a blue whale footballer. I think a blue whale would make an excellent keeper. I think it'd be very hard to get a ball past him. We have a queen badger sitting upon its royal throne in its royal purple with its royal scepter, being a badger. Ringmaster duck. I think he's really cute too. I would love to see a little duck in a little like ringmaster costume. Is that mean to the duck? Maybe, but I still think it'd be really super cute. We have a yarn spinner rhino. Yeah, it's spinning yarn. Or maybe he's telling a tale. You decide. Next we have a raven supermodel. This one was kind of fun. I think a raven as a supermodel would be cool. And he's just like wearing his little like outfit. And he's like, "Yeah, I'm strutting my stuff. I'm a raven." Caw caw, or whatever noise ravens make. And last but not least, we have astronaut robins. I couldn't decide if I wanted to go with the British robin or the American robin, so I did both. And it's a joint country expedition to the moon. Yep. That's all. Like I said, I will put a link down below for all the like the Redbubble ones that I have up, and I'd like you to comment to tell me if there's any more you would like to see. I think that's it, really. Like always, stay safe, wash your hands, and go ride a bike.